Welcome to the Dragon's Den. My name is Leo Drake and thank you for spending part of your day with me. Please consider subscribing as it is free and join us on this new frontier. If you enjoy the video, click the like button and ring the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. In this video, we are reviewing The Searchers. I will be discussing the movie during this video, so consider this your one and only spoiler warning. So let's get to it. The Searchers from 1956 was directed by John Ford, and this was the 12th time that John Ford and John Wayne worked together. Set in 1868 Texas, Ethan Edwards, played by John Wayne the Duke, returns to his brother's homestead after years away. Aaron Edwards and his wife Martha have a settled home on the frontier. Martin is adopted after being rescued. Lucy is a teenager. Deborah is the youngest, and Ben is in between. Ethan is a Confederate veteran of fighting in the Civil War. He returns with money in his pockets and a medal which he gives to Deborah. Reverend Captain Samuel Johnston arrives with news of cattle being driven off by Indians, and they need more hands for a posse to chase them down. Martin is volunteered and Ethan agrees to join them. The gang finds cattle killed as a distraction by the Comanche, who have taken the opportunity to raid while the best fighters are away from home. Ethan and Martin find the family farm ablaze, with Deborah taken by the Indians. Ethan raises a posse.
You want to quit, Ethan? That'll be the day.
Reverend Captain Johnson takes charge as they seek to rescue the Edwards girls, but they quickly get ambushed and cross a river to hold off the Indian cavalry charge. Reverend takes the wounded home, leaving Ethan in charge with just Martin and Brad, who was stepping out with Lucy. Ethan finds Lucy dead in a canyon, and when Brad finds out, he goes crazy in his grief and gets himself shot. Ethan and Martin continue to search for Deborah. They return home a year later without success, having lost the Indians' trail in the snow. Ethan tries to leave Martin behind as Laurie is sweet on him, and their chance of finding Deborah seems slim. However, Ethan receives a letter from a man who claims to have seen the girl. Martin refuses to remain behind, and Ethan uses him as bait to lure the informant into an ambush.
What if you'd missed?
Never occurred to me.
Later, Martin writes home to Laurie, who is tired of waiting for him, to tell them that they have started trading with the Indians in hope of finding Deborah, and Martin accidentally trades for an Indian wife who leaves after hearing they are searching for the Indian Scar. Ethan and Martin lose the trail again during a blizzard, and Ethan kills Buffalo in frustration. After the weather clears, they find an Indian camp raided, and Martin's Indian wife is found dead. Finally, after 5 years of searching, Ethan and Martin head down to New Mexico, where they find Scar's camp. They seek to trade with Scar and enter his tent, where they find Deborah, who has been ingratiated into the Indian way of life. Scar has lost 2 sons to the white man and is not planning to stop fighting anytime soon. Debbie warns Ethan and Martin to leave without her, and they are soon pursued by braves who drive them into a cave where they make a stand. Ethan is shot and plans to leave his estate to Martin.
I hope you die.
That'll be the day.
Martin is angry with Ethan because he was thinking about shooting Debbie because of her experience and feeling she was too far gone. Martin and Ethan return home wanted for murder, and Laurie is getting married to Charlie. This leads to Charlie and Martin fighting over Laurie. An army messenger brings news of Scar's forces in the area. Martin goes into the camp alone as he is afraid of Debbie being hurt during the fighting. He shoots Scar and the cavalry arrive, including Ethan. Martin is worried Ethan might hurt Debbie, but he finally gets to take her home. This film was made 70 years ago and it looks fantastic, with natural shots from the Monument Valley. One shot in particular stands out when the gang ride their horses in single file and the Indians mirror them up on the ridge. John Wayne gives a great performance in a strong cast, and the length of their search to save Debbie gives it greater impact and authenticity. If you enjoy Western movies, do not miss this one. I give The Searchers 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to review more John Wayne films or Western movies. Or perhaps there is something else altogether. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like and share it. I'm looking to post a new video every Monday, so be sure to come back for that and click the link on screen to watch another of my videos. Until next time, hoorah!